He is Professor Mohmmad Hassner. He will introduce to us.
Yeah, my name is Mohmmad Hassner and I am a faculty in Centennial College. I'm teaching Microbiology Project 2, Microbiology Project 3, and I teach food chemistry lectures and labs. Yeah.
Today I am going to ask him a few fun questions. So, how long have you been teaching here in the Centennial College?
Yeah, I have been teaching here for more than 10 years because I started here in 2012, 2012 January. Yeah, January.
What was your first job then?
I was actually an analytical chemist. Before that, I had a brief time teaching in a government school, and then I started as a chemist because we were doing water analysis. I was working for a desalination and power plant where we take seawater and convert it to drinking water.
Oh.
So that's a big industry, and there were lots of water analysis involved. Not only analysis and treatments, like you have to treat the water before you release it to the general public.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting. What is the most memorable experience you have had during your academic career?
Actually, I migrated here before about 13 years. And then, of course, I had a chance to teach here. That's really a memorable thing because I was a student in the Centennial College. Like as you guys, I was doing 2 years fast track technologist program. As soon as I finished, the Centennial hired me. So Centennial has lots of things to give students. So that way, it's really memorable.
If you could return to school again and you were a student again, so what would you like to study?
Yeah, we learn lots of science, pure sciences. I love pure sciences like chemistry, physics, biology, microbiology, all those things. But at present, we lack certain things that we are not involved with the society. To get mixed with the society, to talk to them, and then give back what you have learned, those things. I like if I have an opportunity to do something in a college or a university so that involves people involved. You go and talk to them and you help them to give what the knowledge you have. You're doing something with the knowledge, not only knowledge. So if there is anything, I would like to pursue a course in that way.
Oh, okay. What advice would you give to your younger self if you could back in your time?
Yeah, of course, all people should have a goal, I think, because when we were young, we were shaped by the environment. So we reacted according to the environment, and we did not formulate a goal and work towards that. So every young people, or for me, if I were young, I like that I should set a goal and work towards the goal. As you know that in Microbiology Project 2, you have a hypothesis.
Yeah.
So that's your goal. You are working towards it. So without that, it's hard to achieve big things. So I should have a goal and I should work towards it. Instead of the environment dictates me, I should change the environment so that I can achieve or do whatever I want. Yeah.
Okay. Can you share an interesting or a funny incident of your academic journey?
Yeah, of course. Usually, I think in universities, when you are doing your undergrad, there are lots of funny things. I can list hundreds of them. But you know what? I was in a residential university. It's about 200 acres, big university with lots of residences for students. It's all students come and stay there and study. So In my final year, I had to submit, we have to do a presentation of the research that we did to the faculty, the university faculty and the students. And then, so you go prepared and you are dressed up and all those, and you go. And then after finishing, then you are very happy, and you can kind of walking in here, walking in all with my old friends. So suddenly what they did was, they lifted me and threw into a pool.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. And then all my dress and my notes, those days we didn't have any laptops, so it's all notes and everything was in water.
Oh.
And then they were around me and they didn't allow me to come out for about half an hour. They just pushed me in. So that's one of the funny things that happens in the universities. There are lots of funny things they do.
Oh. Can you share an interesting or a surprising fact about yourself that most people might not know?
Yeah, when I was young, I'm kind of very introvert. I didn't like
Me
to talk
too.
to, like to talk to people,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm kind of scared to talk to people, and then I overcame it because I read a lot, and then I made use of all the opportunities I had. Like for example, in the universities there were associations, so I was president of one association. It's a big association. So I could grow to that place because I identified that there is something wrong in me, and that's because probably the way I was, the place where I grew up and all those. Maybe I don't know the exact reason, but I could overcome that fear by determined to do it. So I think anyone can do it.
Do you have any hobbies that you don't want to share with people?
Actually, I didn't have much hobbies, you know. Only my hobby was reading books, even from my young age. As I said, I kind of introvert, and I just go to the library, sit and read, and always reading. Now, other than that, I don't have anything to say about hobbies, so I don't think that I have something.
Okay. How do you remember all of your students' name?
I don't have any special way of remembering names, but I think, especially in the lab setting, we meet the students like every week. So, you know, like every week I call the names of the students. After a few times when you call, you kind of remember their names. And I have another way, like I have a spatial memory, so I know who stays with whom, with partner. So even if you forget a name, I can connect to the other name. I know, for example, where Riya and Balia sits, and the place you sit, and you are sitting with Patel.
Yukta, yeah, that's exactly right.
So, yeah. So other than that, I don't think there are some very common names where it's a little difficult. Otherwise, I remember because I want to remember the names. I have interest in remembering those names. So by repeating it, probably it stays in mind.
Oh.
Yeah.
So what is your first memory from the school? Did you miss your school or college life?
Yeah, of course, university life I miss because there was lots of fun. Because you know, university studies is lots of stressful, and those students who are living in the residencies, they have many ways of overcoming it, like making lots of fun things which you can even imagine. Okay, so much things they do. So I really miss those things now, even now. Like when you think, you feel very happy and you were free, you didn't have any worries, and you were only studying. So I missed my, I think, university friends and the environment. I was in a university which was very beautiful. Yeah,
Which university?
It was the University of Peradeniya in Sri Lanka.
Oh.
Yeah, you can just type University of Peradeniya. It's beautiful. It's on 200 acres university, government university. Yeah.
What is your biggest regret in your life, or you want to share so we can learn from that?
Yes. You know what? I'm always optimistic. So, although I'm optimistic, I don't want to say that I don't have any regrets. As I said, my regret is like I should have planned little more my life and achieved more. So, using time and opportunity more efficiently. So in that case, I remember something like Benjamin Franklin says, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So you have to plan, like, so don't allow things to happen and don't think that they will entertain you. Like, so you have to change the environment, do whatever you want. So those are some of the things I have, but I have achieved lots of things. Coming from I was born in a very poor village, and I have come up to Canada, and I have achieved so many things. I'm very glad about it.
Okay. What is your favorite study spot on a campus, and why do you enjoy being there?
Of course, I think you know by now, it's libraries. And in our university we had a library about 7 floors, and then we didn't have elevators like here those days. So we have to climb up and go up the staircase. So nobody goes to 7th floor. So some of us, we select to go to 7th floor. And it's very calm, and nobody comes and disturb you. You can sit and kind of study and think and study. That is the place. And even here, when I was in Centennial, the library, there is a study room. So it's nice, like you go and sit there and nobody disturbs you, and you can kind of focus and study in the library. So that was my place where I spent when I was in Centennial College as a student. Yeah.
Interesting. So that's all. We engaged with Professor Mohmmad Hassner and know about him more. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much to Biotechnology Student Association, and especially Jagyot Kaur, the president in Riya, and
Amarthaya.
and to give me this opportunity. And I hope this helps students to get to know a little more about the professors, and then be more friendly, so that they know that we can be reached. Okay, some people are not aware that the professors can help them if you reach them. Although they are busy in here and even outside, but they always like to help the students. So I hope the Biotechnology Student Association is doing a good job, and that will help not only the students, current students, and the future students. Thank you very much.